A lot has changed since the start of Pokemon Masters EX. Well, of course, you didn't have the EX at the start, but there's been a lot of changes, a lot of things added, a lot of things removed, like the Battle Villa. But recently, we got this new Academy feature within the game, which I think everybody, well, mostly everybody, was excited about. But when we finally got the I guess the full thing, you come to find out that the pair that you receive from it isn't really viable for anything. Like, yes, you get to build it and everything, but even if you max out its stats, it's not. It's just with the power creep that has taken place within this game, it's about the equivalent of an Eggmon. Even though some Eggmons are still kind of viable. What makes it even worse is for the free to play group. If you don't have the featured pairs, let me get back. If you don't have the featured pairs, Lacey and Gramble and Academy Ray and Hisui and Braviary, you're not going to get the material you need to fully max this character out. So if the character at S rank isn't viable, then anything below that's just a box filler. Yeah, we got a new costume Rosa, but it's just there to look at. And another thing I don't think a lot of people have said anything about or realized is we got the Academy event, but we didn't get an event for Lacey and Gramble or Ray and Hisui and Braviary, where it's not. Well, we got gems out of the Academy, but we didn't get any candies. I mean, any coins for our candies. We didn't get any of the special lucky skills. Everything just got thrown into the Academy. And what makes it even worse is, the next day we got this cute little Snorlax event that has a single battle that any decent fighting type's gonna just knock out in seconds. We got 300 gems, but after this, we don't get anything. The fourth, we're gonna have, I think it's Luma and Gumshoots come out. No event attached to that. Finally, keep in mind today's the first. Keep in mind the fifth is going to be a rerun of an old event. But we got the Academy, and they think that the Academy is going to keep everybody just doing that for an entire week. When if the sync pair, if like legitimately optimizing Rosa and Deerling was good, people would. But it's not. On top of the fact of after the event's over for this Academy event, you're locked into what you have. So if you don't have the featured sync pairs, you pretty much have an extremely bad paperweight versus a pretty bad paperweight. And keep in mind, these are just my opinions, but it's just like, number one, you paywalled it. Number two, we got just the Academy, which is focused on Rosa and Deerling. It's not about Lacey and Gramble and Ray, Academy Ray and Hisui and Braviary. We didn't get any event for them. We don't get any special lucky cookies. We don't get any coins. Or any of the other stuff that comes when usually we get those every time new pairs come out. It's just, it doesn't make any sense what they're doing. It's like when you add content, you don't take away content. You're supposed to add that on top of that to keep people engaged. But what you've done is you added content, made the first week of the month completely dry, removed content and stuff that we should have gotten, like our coins for our candies, which is used to increase move level. I mean, I mean, the 1,200 gems was nice, yeah. But with the event, we would have got 900. We only got like 400 extra gems without any of the other stuff that we could have gotten. It's just if they keep going with the way they're going, literally all these new free academy pairs are just going to be box fillers, stuff to look at, because they're not viable. Like after the first sync, they're gone. My screen locked. After the first sync, they're gonna get knocked out. And on top of that, like later on, if you decide you want to change something, or if you later on say you get the after the event happens, you get Lacey and Ray and Braviary, assuming Braviary, you're not gonna be able to go back and actually make your Deerling better. If you want, what they need to be able to fix this, it's simple. You allow Deerling to evolve and give his stats a boost. Because the current stats... Welcome! And keep in mind, I have the 2 featured pairs. And I focused trying to get as many orbs as possible going through it. If you look at her stats, and we're going to compare Academy Rosa to the new damage challenge character. Okay, this is the new damage challenge character, Bianca and Chandelier. HP of 647, attack of 176, defense of 164, special attack of 424, special defense of 164, and speed of 337. Okay, 1 out of 5, free to play character. Let's move over to Rosa. HP of 300. Attack of 180. Defense of 80. Special attack of 180. Special defense of 80. Speed of 340. Instead of allowing you to get the blue orbs with every battle, which should be it should have been that way. You're not guaranteed to get blue orbs. You pretty much have to sacrifice one for the other. Either get it stats up, and even full stats. At max, you're going to get 120 for your defense and special defense. And then you're going to be able to get the attack and special attack just a tad bit higher than what I have it here. We can look at the grid. Hold on. Special sync grid. We'll look at the grid. I'm only missing 2 special defense and 2 defense nodes. I'm only missing 4 special attack nodes. And keep in mind, you have to have blue for these. So it's not like I used up my orbs to get all this other stuff, because all the other stuff requires different orbs. And it's an S rank one. So why is it that the stats are just horrendous? It's not usable. The way to fix this is to evolve. Make it where Deerling can evolve like Eggmons and get a stat boost. Because if they keep going like this, we're just going to get our stuff filled up with a bunch of sync pairs that aren't usable. And keep in mind, like I said, I have the premium units to get the more orbs from. Free-to-play players, theirs are going to be worse than this. And this is already bad. But that's just my thoughts. I don't know what they're doing. We're losing content and replacing it with this. And it's not a trade-off. We got gems, but we got nothing else. We got a sync pair that is useless. Some can argue you might be able to do something with it, but a sync pair that's going to get knocked out as soon as the first sync goes off, or a little bit after that. It's not the power creep is went up way too much for something like this to come out. I mean, And let's look at the last featured free-to-play character we got. Right here. Clavellan, Alt Clavellan Sprigatito. HP of 731. Attack 459. Defense 225. Special attack 348. Special defense 198. Speed 380. That was a free character. So what is going on with this? It doesn't make any sense. It's like they wanted to do the build-up era of sync pairs, but it flopped. Like, it's cool they added it with all the features that, like, all the Unova Circle, being able to get Sun, being able to get multipliers. That's cool, but if your stats suck, they don't matter. And it has no passives. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to vent. Like, instead of gaining, we lost. We lost events for Ray and Lacey. It seems like we are getting less and less content, but they're wanting us to spend more and more and more. Like, they didn't need to make it where free-to-play... Like, this should be completely free-to-play. There shouldn't be any way... You shouldn't have an advantage because you got the featured pairs. Because the pair sucks at S rank, so if you can only get it up to C or B rank, it's just a paperweight. And like I said, nobody's talking about it, but we didn't get a featured event for Ray or Lacey like we usually do. Instead, all we got was the Academy, and we lost out on sprint coins, field coins. It's just... Leave a comment with what you think, or if you agree, if you disagree, leave it in the comments. If you're new to my channel, leave a like, subscribe if you want. It's just, like I said, if they keep going in this direction, especially with the Academy, we're just going to get our stuff filled up with a bunch of sync pairs just to look at, not use and enjoy and have fun with. But that's it. Everybody have a great day.